Hello everyone, my name's Thor and welcome to this tutorial on Maya. So in the last one we learned how to make objects, move them around, scale them, and rotate them. Now in this one I want to go over some more complex modeling stuff. So let's get right into it. So now that we know these tools, if you hold right click, you'll see we'll get this menu right here. So this is holding right click. Right now we're in object mode, which pretty much allows us to click and it allows us to select the entire object that we have right now. But if we select face, we can select the individual faces of the object. So if I click this and click W, I can move around this one face. If I click E, I can rotate this face. If I click R, I can scale this face. So some pretty interesting stuff. So now, hold right click again and go into face mode. Oh, sorry, not face mode, vertex mode. Now for vertex mode, it's essentially the ability to select a vertex or vertices, which is the plural version of vertex. So for vertex mode, certain tools don't work with it, just a heads up. So the scale tool, for instance, does not work with an individual vertex. But if we have two vertexes selected, then we can use the scale tool again. But if only one, the scale tool can't work. And same with the rotate tool. It doesn't work with a single vertex. For two vertexes, it kind of works. It's a little weird. And then for just general vertex, you'll generally be using the move tool. And yeah, that is vertex. So in vertex mode, you can select individual vertex or vertices. And that doesn't limit it to just cube. You can do it with any of the primitives that we've gone over or that you've experimented with. But let's move on to edges. So edges are essentially just selecting two vertexes in a way. It allows you to select the edge of an object. So with the edge mode, we can move it, rotate it, and finally scale it. And that is that. Now, you might be wondering, if we just have this cube, how do we add more edges to it to edit it more? Well, there's a couple ways to do that. So first off, I'm going to just get rid of this guy and make a new cube. Make it a little bigger. So now we go to our channel box. This is one way of doing it, but with this method, you have to start off from the beginning with your primitive. If you've done a lot of more advanced stuff, which I'll be showing you later on, this method starts working less and less. So if you have your channel box, and if you don't happen to have your channel box, I believe it is, yeah. So it's this button to open it back up. And we just simply go here, backspace, 2. We now have another line. And so I'm just going to add 2 across the boards. So now we can individually move parts of the object. And yeah, so that is how you can edit the shapes, edit the primitives more, and to make more divisions in your primitives. So for this little task, I would say create either an object that uses these principles. So an example being an axe, and just simply block it out. Just simply do the stuff that we've gone over now. Either make an axe or a hammer, or something simple along those lines, but still uses this principle. But yeah, that's your little assignment. And yeah, the assignments are just for more practice. And yeah, that's about it. But that is how you edit your objects a little more. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and bye bye.